Agent, we've received a distress call from a community near the Treasury Department. They're getting harassed by outcasts. They need help. You can do something, can't you?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Jed wants to rewire the whole thing. It's not an emergency yet, but better to take care of it before it becomes one.
What's the downside?
Well, it's gonna mean taking down the generator for a few hours, at a minimum.
How much of a concern is that?
Given a choice between a planned outage at our convenience versus an unplanned outage that'll most likely happen at the worst possible time.
Can't argue with that. What do you need from me?
Just the thumbs up to get to work.
Ah, come on. You don't need my blessing for stuff like this. I'm just gonna defer to you anyway. Of all people, you never have to ask permission to do what you believe needs to be done.
Okay, Henry. I'll try to keep it in mind.
Electronic device detected.
I understand you two are having a difference of opinion. That's a polite way of putting it.
With drainage systems, there's what works and what doesn't. Opinion has nothing to do with it.
In your opinion.
You can't argue with physics, dude.
Guys, hold up. What's the specific problem here?
He's digging a trench.
And that's bad.
As soon as it rains, it's going to turn into a big pool of mud. And most likely, it would overflow and flood that part of the garden.
That's bullcrap. I've been using trenches for years.
Yeah, well maybe that works in Tucson or wherever it is you're from, but DC was built in a literal swamp. It's going to be a disaster.
In your opinion, Mike, this is Janine's area of expertise. So we're gonna go with her recommendation, but if you really want to prove a point, dig a trench somewhere outside the settlement where it won't cause any harm if Janine is right. Maybe I will.
Bring some hip waders in case it rains.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
We're screwed. Any way you look at it, absolutely screwed. Come on, Henry, we'll figure it out. How, huh? We're running out of food. It's been weeks since the last supply drop. I don't think any more are coming. We're not going to starve. A heaping plate of wishful thinking isn't gonna cut it. Our crops aren't coming along fast enough or well enough. Have you been out there lately? The city is a buffet of wild game. There's more raccoons hanging out on K Street than there used to be lobbyists. It doesn't do us any good if we're on lockdown in here. Those fucking outcasts are hell-bent on wiping us off the map. Henry, we're going to pull through. We can eat grasshoppers and kudzu if we have to. This ain't Jamestown. We're not gonna end up as cannibals. I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I just lost perspective there for a minute. You've got a heavy load, that's for sure. But you got us this far. I'm with you all the way.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Why don't you boys get on out of here before you overstay your welcome? Overstaying my welcome is kind of a hobby of mine. Lucky for you, you can spend your final moments doing something you enjoy. Is that a fact? Realistically, I doubt you'll get much enjoyment out of it. Think you can take me? Give it a try. I'm no match for you in a fight. But I can kill you with a word if I have to. Do I have to? We'll go overstay our welcome somewhere else. Good thinking. See you around. Not if I see you first.
Portable device detected.
Look, Henry, I don't know what to tell you. You could start with the truth. You said the situation was under control. It was under control. Up until it wasn't. Which was when, exactly? I don't know, Thursday? So you've been sitting on this info for going on 5 days. 5 days? I wasn't sitting on anything. We've been working around the clock to get this fixed. But this ain't really about that, is it? This is about me. You don't trust me at all. You're right about that. Why should I? Why do you trust Janine? Because she actually knows what she's doing. And the rare time she doesn't, she tells me straight up. With you, it's always some kind of song and dance or a pile of excuses. I don't trust people who only tell me what they think I want to hear. So stop doing it.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Hi there. I'm Joshua Summers, MD. It seems my services are needed at the White House. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Henry? Henry?
Yeah.
Henry, he's gone.
Yeah, Can you just give me a moment with him?
Of course.
Doc. For what it's worth, I know you did all you could.
8 or 9 months ago, I would have been able to save him.
Back then, you probably wouldn't have needed to. He was a pharmacist. Not a job where you usually have to worry about getting shot.
Take your time, Henry. I'll be right outside.
Plans will only get you so far if you don't have a place to turn them into a reality. That's why I'm proud to announce the opening of the workshop.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Last week, the Outcasts took over Constitution Camp and have been using the radio master to broadcast propaganda. The place is stocked full of machine tools, too. It's no good, though. The Outcasts are too strong, and Henry hasn't been sending out scavenging groups if he knows they're gonna come in.
What can I do for you?
Still, if you start the attack, I'll see if I can...
I am well stocked again. Glad we could make a deal.
Hey, you all right? What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm okay.
Sure you are.
Sorry, I'm usually not like this.
Which is why I'm worried about you.
It just hit me out of the blue that today's my wedding anniversary.
Oh, jeez. That's rough.
You've been through it already, haven't you?
Yeah, but I didn't realize until almost a week later. Double whammy of feeling like a terrible husband and then remembering I'm not one anymore. And that leads to even worse shit. My son's birthday is only a few weeks away.
God. Henry, I didn't mean to drag you into this pity party.
You didn't drag me into anything. I invited myself in. If there's one thing I can say, it's to take the comfort that's offered. I used to convince myself I needed to suffer alone because it was the considerate thing to do. But it wasn't considerate at all for the people who saw me hurting and couldn't figure out a way to help.
And here I thought I was playing it so cool.
Okay, the other thing I can say is that your poker face kind of sucks, so stay away from high-stakes card games,
Hey, I'm Otis. Turns out I'm going to be helping you track down people with bounties on their heads. Finding folks that don't want to be found is something of a specialty of mine. Trust me, it'll be fun.
So there's this beekeeper I know, Jeff. He's a bit of an oddball. I mean, the world's gone to shit and he barely seems to notice. Anyway, I was supposed to meet him this morning to trade for honey, but he never showed up. My gut's telling me something's wrong. He lives in the square near the Bank of Japan.
These raised beds
If
are
you
gonna help a lot.
end up around those parts, will you keep an eye out for him?
Especially with bigger crops.
This round of crops is looking good. We're finally in a position to be growing our own food.
A beekeeper called Jeff was supposed to trade with the campus earlier, but he never showed up to the meeting. If he's still alive, find him.
Electronic device detected.
Let's get the unhappy business out of the way. We're making some changes. I doubt you're gonna like them, but we have two choices. Pull together and work hard, or die. First off, from now on, everybody works. Everybody. You don't find a way to pitch in, you're out on your own. It's not fair for the people who work the hardest and risk the most to support folks that sit by. Obviously, exceptions will be made for the injured and infirm, and we're not gonna have kids working in coal mines, but anybody can contribute by doing simple chores. It's mostly luck that got us this far. If we're gonna survive, it's gonna take sacrifice and the hardest work we've ever done. Anybody who isn't willing to do their share can't stay here. It's as simple as that.
Hostile control point identified. Hostile broadcast picked up.
There all day. They're wounded. Gotcha. Need to reload, okay?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
From here.
Reinforcements en route.
You think this is a game?
Hostile broadcast detected.
I hit that.
Object of interest detected.
Agent, we got a project ready to be completed at the campus.
Incoming hostiles detected. Hostile broadcast picked up. Heavily armored hostile detected. Hostile broadcast detected.
Oh, yeah.
Hostile broadcast picked up. Supply room access unlocked. Civilians in danger.
Keep a lookout for Jeff. He's gone off the radar and the campus are worried about him. looking. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. Sounds like quite the swarm.
Well, look who it is. Oh, nice to see you, Division. Yeah. Oh, those hyena bastards, they just waltzed in on me while I was harvesting. You know, I thought I'd wait for them to get bored. Oh, shit. If there's one thing you lot are good at, it's making a racket. You really saved my ass back there. I suppose thanks are in order. How about a nice jar of liquid gold? I don't know how they feed you in the White House, but a spoonful of that goodness makes everything better. I think it's time I go to the campus. Can't stay around here anymore. Not with those hyenas constantly on my back.
You did good, Agent. not so easy to satisfy a sweet tooth these days. I'll send an escort to take Jeff to the campus.
Come over here, Agent. Take a look at what I've got for you.
Life-threatening illnesses have been terminated. Please return any unused medication to the clinic immediately.
We could really use a hand.